Greetings, my scattered sisters and brothers in the Lord. Trust you know the Lord is with you wherever you find yourself scattered today, and that you know that his presence with you is more than enough for whatever you might face today. Well, we are continuing with Elisha, and Elisha moves to a new village. He's traveling and he stops and visits in the village of Shunem. And so we pick it up at 2 Kings chapter 4, beginning at verse 8. One day Elisha went to Shunem, and a well-to-do woman was there who urged him to stay for a meal. So whenever he came by, he stopped there to eat. She said to her husband, "I know that this man who often comes our way is a holy man of God. Let's make a small room on the roof and put in it a bed and a table, a chair, and a lamp for him. Then he can stay there whenever he comes to us." Now, the story is going to continue on, but that's as far as we're going today. And we don't know exactly how this woman and Elisha met, other than that Elisha was traveling through Shunem and she lived there. And somehow they met and she invited him over for a meal. And he came to dinner and the food must have been good. The hospitality must have been excellent, because from that point, every time he went through Shunem, he stopped and he visited this woman and she prepared a meal for him. Now, we know that she's married, and she talks to her husband and says, "Hey, I know that this is a man of God." She wants to welcome him. She wants to show him hospitality. Tells her husband, "I know this man is a man of God. When he comes to visit us, let's go ahead and prepare room for him so that he can stay." And so the husband builds a room on top of the roof, and they furnish it with a bed and a table, a chair, and a lamp. Now, here's what strikes me with this, that the woman's hospitality grows. So it starts with a meal, and then an invitation back, and another invitation back. And at some point, she recognizes that this man is a man of God, and she wants him to be at home in her house. And she talks to her husband about it, and her husband's good with it. And so they strive to make life even more comfortable and more welcoming for Elisha, with the table, the chair, the lamp, the bed. And I don't know exactly what this room looked like. I don't know why Elisha would need a table and a chair and a lamp. I don't know whether he would spend time there reading, spend time there praying or meditating or reflecting. Maybe he wrote some. We just don't know. And then, of course, the bed for rest. But the point is that the woman wanted Elisha to feel more and more at home in her house. And so she welcomed him with ever-increasing hospitality. And he knew he was welcomed, and so he stayed and took advantage of the welcome. So I think about this a little bit in terms of who Elisha would represent, or maybe who fulfills the role of Elisha. And ultimately, Jesus is the one who fulfills the role of Elisha. And Jesus is the man of God. What kind of hospitality do we offer Jesus? We might invite Jesus over for a meal and share some time with Jesus. And that's wonderful. But that's only a starting point. Do we work to rearrange our homes? Do we work to rearrange our lives so that Jesus has a greater and greater welcome? Is it evident that we want Jesus to stay longer, to actually dwell with us? Or do we want Jesus to just kind of stop by now and then, but not stay too long? Stop by now and then when maybe we need Jesus or need something from Jesus, but then we quickly see Jesus on his way when we have things back under control. See, that's the thing that gets me about the woman and her husband, is they are making it so that Jesus is more and more comfortable. Well, Elisha, I should say, but they are making it so that the man of God is more and more at home in their home, at home in their lives. And that meant they had to redesign their home. Are we willing to do the same? Are we willing to redesign our lives so that the man of God, so that Jesus is more and more at home in our lives? What might that hospitality look like? What might need to be changed so that Jesus dwells with us, in us, amongst us. So wherever you find yourself scattered today, that's my question for you, for me. How at home is Jesus in our lives? And what might we need to do in order to offer greater hospitality to Jesus, the man of God? Well, God bless. Have a great day. Add an upper room, get a bed, a table, a chair, a lamp, whatever needs to be done, so that Jesus knows he is welcome to reside amongst us. Have a great day.